is like, oh, you should go to the museum. This museum is very good. You should go there all the time. I don't know why I'm speaking like this, but apparently I am. The Museum of Natural History in the Ljubljana is so good. Oh my god, you went to New York, but you didn't see the Vanderbilt Museum? Oh, have you even been to New York? Oh. It's like, I like a strawberry blonde, and I think that dirty blonde is really good. But you know, I just think that platinum blonde is so much better. Because, you know, platinum blonde totally looks like platinum. I don't know why we call it that, but for some reason I just continue to call it that. I don't even know what this voice is. It's me, I'm Mario, and I like a tapas and the wine with the lemonade in. No, it's not wine with lemonade. It's I don't know. I wear a sombrero and a siesta in the morning. This is my accent. I hope you enjoy it. There we go. Was that racist enough of a part of Europe yet? Also, y'all chill with his pickaxe. It has hundreds more uses, says Danielle. Thank you so much, Danielle. I don't know why I answered your question in an American accent, but I guess I'm just keeping it up. You know, in honor of our fallen Texas comrades, I'm gonna do my Texan accent today. Newcastle accent. Let's just do Toycat tries accents. I want to add a Newcastle one to my repertoire. Okay, Newcastle accent tutorial.
And doing the tune for a mint time.
Okay, that is not English. I don't know who's misled you that Newcastle is inside the UK, but I hate to break it to you, Georgia Ann. I hate to tell you, I'd be the first one to tell you this, but I don't think you're speaking English up there. Or you don't speak, you're thinking. I can't do a northern accent correctly at all. Try a California accent, says Alex Reese. I'm from California. I take things way too easy, man. I don't understand why, like, people have to be like... No, that's not Vatigo. I'm gonna get Vatigo, come on. So, like, what I don't understand, like, is that they have really high inflections, like, at the end of words, and, you know, they say like all the time, but I just don't, like, understand, you know? Like, why do they have to be like that? So I'm from, like, California, but my parents raised me in the South, like... So I speak a little bit like I got the Texan in me. You can take the girl out of Texas, but you can't take the Texas out of the girl. I say can instead of can't because pronouncing my A's like they're real A's is just too much for me, man. What is that? I don't know what I did there, but I did something tragic, and I just want you to know that was not my intention. Let's hear a Scottish accent. Let's hear a Scottish accent. The problem with Scottish is I can't do it at all. It's all about the accent that oh god, it's just going me, but slightly deep. I'm doing it very wrong. Oh no, I've ended up at Indian. This is not where I wanted to be. Okay, I'm Scotland. Haggis. Aye, wee lad. Okay, we can take that. We can work with it. We can get there. I believe together we can do Scottish. But like a typical Canadian accent, they speak a little bit like this. How about that? This is not Canadian. I don't know. It's gone Indian again. No. But they say like boat instead of about. How about that? So like stereotypically, it's a boot. How about we go to the store? Eh? But no, you can spot it more subtly than that. You know, there should be like a game. Spot the accent. Wait, you know, we can't find it now. But if there was a game like that, I would play it live on stream. Wait, let's do it. Everything gets to Indian, says Tony Dye. It is the sad reality of accents. Okay, so I'm gonna search up accent. Spot the accent game. That's spot the accent game. Is that a game? Challenge, guess the accent. And then the comments, they've okay, this is from Triang. Is this a major channel? It's got 5,000 subscribers. They're probably not going to copyright claim me. I hope. So let's play Spot the Accent together, shall we, Internet? Say Minnesota in the way you think Minnesotans say Minnesota. I don't know why they speak like... Actually, no, I watched Fargo. Fargo has a very realistic Minnesotan accent, I want to say. For me, all Russian accents go back to Russian. You see, all Russian accents are the same. These capitalist pigs, they no understand the difference between Moscow accent and accent from Uderberg, that very real Russian city. I am from there. I have many family, 5 family in Uderberg. It is draining my payment as Slavic miner. Uderberg is very real Russian city. Big population, many buses, few trains, big coal fields, many factory produce several good, solid Russian good, durable, lightweight, and good for sitting. I'm American and I'm going to Starbucks, and for some reason Americans who go overseas are incredibly loud. I don't know why it is, but you can spot when there's Americans nearby because they say really basic sentences that you'd think would be friendly in loud ways. I'm doing my American in London impression. I can't believe that just last week I was in Dallas, Texas, but today I'm in London. You need to work on your poor English accent. Hello, I'm IDX Toycat, and I'm going to pronounce every letter in my words a lot more like I used to. I feel like when I do that, I have a much more British accent, because the thing about being British is you've got the received pronunciation accent is about pronouncing as many letters in a word as you can, whereas Americans kind of just letting them slip around the edges in some places. I'm Georgia, and I'm from Newcastle. This is my best attempt at your accent, and it's terrible, it is. I don't even know what that was. Wasn't even close. If I ever met you in person, I'd turn my accent off. Or if I ever met you in person, I'd turn off me accent, I would. Me being a Newcastle. I'm fun. I'm very fun. How dare you do a Southern California accent like the Southeast? I'm from Southern California. I hail from the great city of San Diego, and I don't have... No, the Valley Girl accent is like... Well, you see, like, Valley Girls, they elevate their speech, and, like, every word gets elongated, because it's kind of beautiful when you do that. But the problem is that I keep going back to Southern America, because I like to farm my horses on the ranch. I wonder if you can do a Swedish accent. I am from the great land of Sweden. I eat one lingonberry in the morning. This is slightly German now, but it's fine. I cannot do many accents, but I can already do like Australian just about fine. So I was in the store yesterday, and I don't know what this accent is. I think I'm stuck on Swedish. I guess I moved to Sweden permanently. I'm an Australian, but I moved there long enough for my accent to turn a little Indian, apparently. Oh god, what is going on here? I'm sorry. Okay, let's do Australian. So I had a breakfast pretzel from the store the other day. This is a little bit Dutch now. We have the vowels a little differently over here, and now it's going a little bit back to this technical accent. It's very smooth and efficient sometimes, but very very hard to get your hands on other times. I don't know what accent this is. It's scaring me. Try a Russian who's lived in Southern California for 5 years. You see, I moved to Southern California. I come here for a big mountain. They have Yosemite. It's very big. I appreciate it many much. It have big. I learned this Southern California accent. Wow, it's totally amazing to live here in San Diego, which is very close to Yosemite. I am not very good at geography. I mostly catch aeroplane to get from point to point in Southern California. I have yet to visit other state. California, #1. There you go. That's Toycat's Russian who's lived in Southern California for long enough to pick up the accent. You're welcome. Also, 97% of vehicles in the United States are automatic, says Adorable Ho. Yeah, the people who drive the other 3%, even in the United States, are still like, yeah, when you drive manual, you just get more of a feel for the driving, you know? I don't know why we speak like this, but we totally do. I'm a manual driver, and I'm gonna let you know it. How do you spot a manual driver? Don't worry, they'll tell you. Don't you worry. Oh my God! It's the Eiffel Tower. Wait, that's not what you say. Oh my God! Do you see that? That's London Bridge. Oh, I went in the tube, and now I'm over here in Oxford Circus. This is how you sound. I'm sorry. I love tourists. You know, I'm just saying. Anyway, your girlfriend is so lucky. So this is Sveskihek Pleb. Oh, and there's a dessert place. Honestly, you might live in this. Oh God. This is... You know, there's something about every single Russian town where you look around, and I understand at one point these sort of tower blocks were seen to be the future. Like, yes, everyone will live in big tower block. It would be very nice. They will enjoy small dessert. Yes, my glistering melon. This is my Swedish accent. It's very good. Is this actually Swedish? I do not know. You get the W and you turn it into a V. I have no idea what that was. I'm sorry. So imagine if humans went human. 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 Oh, human. Human. That's what other languages sound like, right? Unless you're French, in which case it's human. You know, that's my best French. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that for ya. It's like when you do something and then that thing is bad for y'all. It's like when the southern states of America started to consider slaves as not people, you know, as they did, but then they didn't get the correct apportionment of federal funding. So the 3/5 compromise. Do you want the 3/5 compromise explained by a turkey? Is that what your evening needs? Do you guys want to talk about drama? So I had a friend, right? And this friend, he actually, I'd been excited to meet him for so long, and so there was a big party coming up. It was a very important party to the person holding the party. And like my friend, if you believe this, oh my God, he actually did this, is he didn't show up to the party because his girlfriend's mother, well, his mother-in-law, although actually not even mother-in-law, because his mother-in-law was like in town. And I think that that's a sign of being whipped. Am I doing this right? Am I... and I think that actually that's an unhealthy boundary in his relationship that maybe he should be having a conversation about. But obviously I'm not going to say anything. But do you think that that's normal and right? Do you think he's the most dedicated best boyfriend ever? Or do you think that actually she's just like, you know... Anyway, there you go. You enjoy that voice? I feel like, are you trying to be Valley Girl, New Yorker, or a young British girl? You know, that's the question we should be asking all the time, isn't it? Oh yes, we do not understand. This is my Dutch accent. It's just Indian. Oh my bad. Okay. I'm from the Netherlands, and I have a Dutch accent. It's speaking like this, and we do not understand credit card. It sounds a bit confusing. So it's like a card, you put the money on, and then after the money is on the card, you use it to pay for services? I do not understand. I have simply the Euro card. You put the money on it and then you spend it. It's a very logical idea. I do not understand why you... Okay, I'm doing my best here. But if I tell you about it, there's that one guy who's gonna be like, oh, actually, I did it first because I stole your idea and then I did it off a live stream. Ho ho ho, you can't say you're the first person to do it now. Ho 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 ho. That's how those people look, and I hate their guts. And if you're that person, sorry, I despise you. It's Godzilla. Is in the Netherlands. We say it that way. It's kind of like a god took place with a zilla. It makes a lot of sense when you think about the Dutch root word being that actually. I'm the kind of nurse, because, you know, I look after the family. There's lots of people that need a looking after in my house, so I'm kind of a nurse that way. My grandpappy always taught me that what you gotta do in life is y'all gotta keep your expectations tiny, because then y'all won't be whiny. Yeah, that's how that sounds.
Bye.